Hi everyone! In this series, we will guide you on what to look out for and how to buy a diamond ring. We're gonna start off with how to read a GIA certificate. If you're buying a proposal ring or engagement ring, this video will be very helpful to you and will teach you how to get started. Now, when buying diamonds, the first thing that you will try to gauge the quality or the price of the diamond is by what's written on its certificate. So in this video, we'll start off with the very basics of how to read a GIA certificate and what all these means. At the very top left corner of the GIA certificate is the date. This is not the date of when the diamond is cut, mined or sold, but the date of when this diamond was certified in the lab. Usually, we recommend the date not to be longer than 3 years old. This is because over the span of many years, this diamond may have been scratched, chipped or break over wear and may hold a different value now. To be safe, we recommend having a more recent certified date. Next would be the GIA certificate number. This is a unique number to this diamond and no two diamonds will have the same GIA number. This number is very important as it is used to verify the authenticity of your diamond. The actual diamond will have this same GIA number laser inscribed on its girdle. There are two methods you can use to view the inscription number. The first method is by using a 10 times magnification eye loop to match the number. The second method is easier by using a microscope machine to display the number on the screen. This is how you verify if the diamond you're viewing or collecting is the same diamond as the GIA certificate. However, do note that it is also possible for the number to be erased, and with a laser inscription machine, anything can be inscribed on the girdle. What this means is that it is also possible to inscribe any other numbers or words on the girdle of that diamond. Next is the shape and cutting style. The shape, as the name implies, is the shape of the diamond, whereas for cutting style, it refers to the style or pattern the diamond was cut into that shape. For illustration, I will use 5 cutting styles examples: a princess, heart, marquise, pear, and emerald cut. The princess is a square shape with a modified brilliant cutting style. So what this means is the square is its shape and modified brilliant is its cutting style. The word brilliant is a specific facet structure pattern that gives a diamond more brilliance compared to other cutting styles. Similarly, this is a heart-shaped diamond with a brilliant cutting style. The marquise and pear shape are also in the same brilliant cutting style. The emerald, on the other hand, is an emerald shape but in a step cut cutting style. Next is the measurements, which shows the length to width and depth of the diamond. Using a round brilliant as an example, it shows the longest to shortest diameter of the diamond. Generally, by dividing the length and width, it will give you the ratio of the diamond. You want the ratio to be as close to 1.00 as possible, as it will simply mean that the diamond is more symmetrical. If the ratio is too high, you will end up with a more of. Now, carat is the weight of the diamond, where 1 carat equals 0.2 grams. A lot of people tend to associate this with the size of a diamond. However, what most people don't realize is if a diamond is cut too deep, it will look smaller despite its heavier carat weight. For example, I have 3 diamonds here. They are all in the same carat weight, but cut in different depths. As you can see, the diamond on the left is a steep deep cut as it looks the longest. The middle diamond has an ideal depth, while the rightmost diamond is a shallow cut where it is cut very short and wide. Now remember, these 3 diamonds have the same carat weight. When I show you the front, you can see the visual size difference from the top view. You can see that the middle diamond with the ideal depth looks the best and most visually appealing. The steep deep cut on the left appears smaller and darker due to its light leakages. When a diamond is cut too deep, it will also have a poorer light performance. But there are many steep deep cut diamonds in the market, as diamond cutters often try to maximize the carat weight at the expense of its cut. Now the shallow diamond cut on the right will appear larger than it should be. However, the problem with a shallow cut diamond is that it gives a fish eye effect, where it looks very dull, which is literally just like a dead fish's eye. Overall, what you want is a balance, something that maximizes the carat weight of a diamond while also maximizing its light performance. Another point to note about carat weight is avoiding certain flat carat weights such as 0.30 carat, 0.40, 0.50, and 0.70, etc. This is also known as the diamond magic numbers. How this came about is due to how diamonds are priced and traded in the market. Here is a Martapura Diamond report that cutters or traders use to price their diamonds. You'll notice that diamonds are grouped in different carat weight groups, such as 0.30 to 0.39 carat, 0.40 to 49, 0.50 to 69, and 0.70 to 0.89 carat. To put it simply, demand and supply prices are categorized in different groups. Generally, diamond prices within the same group will have a slight price difference. For example, a 0.30 to 0.31 carat will have a $50 price difference for that 0.01 carat. However, when the carat jumps to the next group from 0.39 to 0.40 carat, that 0.01 carat difference would have about a $500 increase in price. So these flat carat weights don't offer good value purchases. Besides not offering good value, there is a danger when purchasing flat carat weights. Let's say if your diamond has durability issues and you accidentally chip it, losing 0.01 carat, and your 0.40 carat now becomes a 0.39. The value of your diamond will drop drastically to the lower tier group, instantly losing hundreds of dollars. Now you must be thinking, I want a 0.39 carat, or a 0.49 or 0.69 carat. If you notice, these premium sizes hardly exist in the market, or even when you do manage to find them, there is a lot of problems with it. This is because diamond cutters generally find themselves in a predicament. From the same batch of roughs, they can either cut an excellent cut 0.98 carat or a very good cut 1.01 carat. Naturally, profit-driven cutters would cut the 1.01 carat as it's in the next tier price group, and they can sell it at a significantly higher price. Sometimes you might be able to find a 0.98 or 0.99 carat diamond. However, these premium sizes often have problems with them, as cutters would try to maximize the carat weight and sacrifice the cut or clarity standard to achieve that higher price. For example, let's say I have a rough, and this rough have potential at the top and bottom areas. If the cutter wants to maximize the carat weight, he can cut out a 0.99 carat, just like this. The 0.99 carat will contain more flaws and achieve a lower cut grade as it's cut to maximize the size and profit. Or, in another scenario, the cutter avoids these problematic areas and cut out a smaller 0.92 carat with less flaws and a better cut grade. However, the price of this diamond would not be as attractive as the 0.99. This is why you will find a scarcity in high-quality diamonds in these premium sizes. Next, we move on to the color. The color is the body tone of the diamond, which is best analyzed from the pavilion side of the diamond. Generally, the lower the color grade, the warmer the diamond becomes. Sometimes you'll notice that two diamonds of the same color grade might not look identical, where one is warmer than the other. This is because when diamonds are graded, it is pitched against a master stone set list. For example, this graph shows the color set range. Let's say this diamond falls somewhere between the G and H range. However, since it's closer to the G range, it will be given a G color grade. This is why there are some diamonds in the upper or lower G category, and both will be priced the same. One important factor that most people miss out is that when GIA grades a diamond's color, they grade it by its tone and not its hue. For example, this is a tone chart of a yellow hue. The tone is the lightness or darkness of that hue, or rather, the strength of that color. But did you know that diamonds can have the same tone but come in different hues? The hue is the color or shade. Certification labs do not factor in the hue, as it is not fair to say that a red or brown hue is better than a yellow hue. However, the general consensus is that a lighter toned diamond is more valuable. But because labs don't factor in the hue, this can cause problems for consumers. For example, we have two diamonds and both are the same color grades, meaning the same tone. But one has a brownish hue and the other a yellowish hue. Generally, yellow hue diamonds is the universal acceptance for high quality white diamonds. And you do want to avoid brownish, greenish, grayish or other hues, as it is less attractive. This is why you might find unattractive brown, green or grayish hue diamonds mixed in jewelry retailers, as it is very difficult to tell these stones apart under jewelry store lightings. This is also why we highly advise to check the diamond under diffused fluorescent light under a white background. Next up is the clarity. Basically, this refers to the inclusions and blemishes inside and on the surface of the diamond. Blemishes are imperfections or flaws on the surface of the diamond, while inclusions are inside of the diamond. This is the clarity scale, which starts from flawless, followed by internally flawless, VVS1, VVS2, and so on. One interesting thing we found is that on the clarity scale, the flawless to VVS2 and I1 to I3 is within a controlled range. Controlled range meaning that we found them to have the least variances. For example, a VVS1 and VVS2 tend not to ever have black or durability issue types of inclusions, and their standards are usually consistent. However, we find that the VS1 to SI2 to be in the variable range, while they have the most variances. For example, I have two diamonds here with the same clarity grade of VS2, but one can look much more attractive than the other. So why does this happen? Diamonds are graded by the human eyes that may be prone to errors. There are several factors to be considered when grading its clarity. The size of the inclusion, the number of inclusions, the position or location of the inclusions, or the nature of the inclusions, whether it's internal or external, and the color of the inclusions. Sometimes, a big black crystal inclusion on the edge of the table may not be heavily penalized as compared to one found on the middle of the table. However, it would still be visible with the naked eyes and might not look attractive. Now imagine another diamond with the same clarity grade. It has a clear white crystal in the middle of the table. Because it's located in the middle, it is heavily penalized, resulting in a lower clarity grade. However, this is not visible with the naked eyes, which makes these VS2 quality diamonds great value for purchasers. However, do note that these good VS1 and VS2s are difficult to come by. The word eye clean is commonly misused and abused when searching for these kind of diamonds. Usually, when a VS2 is eye clean, there is a high chance that it has a blemish that can cause durability issues at the corner of the diamond. This can be tricky to find, so it's very important to remain vigilant about it. Now, when I mention about diamonds having durability issues, most of you might be confused. Isn't diamonds meant to be the hardest material in the world? Why would it have durability issues? Well, the answer is, although diamonds are the hardest material in the world, they are also very brittle. If I was to step on a diamond, it can actually end up cracking. This is why it's important to understand and identify the type of clarity inside and on the surface of your diamond to ensure that it does not have any durability risk. Now at the bottom of the certificate, you'll notice that there is this line called Clarity Characteristics. So this reveals the type of inclusions the diamond has. So remember, clarity grade, it reveals to you the severity of these inclusions, and clarity characteristics shows you the type of inclusions. Now there are many different types of clarity characteristics, such as like crystal, cloud, needle, pinpoint, feather, etc. But of course there are some clarity characteristics you want to avoid. For example, bearding or cavity, because these type of clarity characteristics would have durability issues. So this is something you want to pay attention to as well. Now going to talk about the cut of the diamond. Now the word cut can be a very generic term. It can refer to a diamond's shape, facet structure pattern, proportions, or light performance. For this case, we'll be focusing on the proportions and light performance. When GIA grades the cut of the diamond, it uses a set of excellent proportion range to grade the diamond, and by visually analyzing the diamond under the GIA diamond dog. The idea behind this is that these excellent proportions can be used to predict the light performance of the diamond. However, this can be very inaccurate as the excellent proportion range can be very wide, and there are many problems with this approach, which I'll discuss later. This is why the term excellent can be a very loose term, where there is a good excellent and a bad excellent. These are where all these terms such as super ideal cut, ideal cut, and standard excellent cut comes about to differentiate these cut quality diamonds. However, these terms can be easily abused by jewelers to trick consumers into thinking they are getting a better diamond. So it's very important for consumers like yourself to learn how to truly distinguish if the diamond is really a super ideal cut, instead of relying on what the jewelers label them to be. On this section of the certificate, it shows you the proportions of the diamond, where you can obtain its table, depth, crown, and pavilion angles. A very useful tool that you can use is the Holloway Cut Advisor tool, also known as the HCA tool, which is available for free on pricescope.com. It's a very easy and simple tool to use. All you need to do is to key in the values you see on the certificate into the tool, which will give you a final score. The score ranges from 0.4 to 10, where generally, the lower the score, the better it is. For our super ideal cuts, we ensure that they have a score of 1.4 or below. For ideal cuts, it should have a score of 2 or below. A diamond with an excellent cut grade can get a score as high as 6, which shows you how loose the proportions can be for an excellent grade. The HCA tool is an easy and great tool to check if your diamond has good proportions. However, it should only be used as a rejection tool. This is because a low HCA score does not guarantee a good light performing diamond, but a high HA score pretty much guarantees a poor proportion diamond. This is because the tool has many limitations and it only takes into account 17 out of a diamond's 57 facets. This means that a diamond with a good HA score can still be a poor light performing diamond. You can learn more about this in another video which I linked in the description below. Once you have found a diamond with a low HA score and good proportions, how you can check its light performance is by using the ideal and ASAT scope. The ideal scope measures the brilliance of the diamond by analyzing its light return. The red areas on the ideal scope show strong light return. The more red there is, it means the brighter the diamond will be. The black area shows the contrast of the diamond, while the white areas are the light leakages. For a diamond to be brilliant, it needs to have a good balance of brightness and contrast. For example, if a diamond has too much light leakages, it will appear darker and duller as it is lacking brightness. Or if a diamond has too much contrast, it will make the diamond look duller as well and less brilliant. What you want is a good balance. The ASAT scope, also known as the Angular Spectrum Evaluation tool, works the same way as the ideal scope by measuring the light return. But it gives us more information by revealing the weak light return, which are the green areas. The contrast is now blue under the ASAT scope. Below is a graph showing good to bad ASAT scope images to look out for. This helps us to analyze the fire, which is the flashes of rainbow colors when you see a diamond under direct lighting, and the scintillation, which are the sparkles and flashes when the diamond is moving. Now if you notice, all this information about the light performance is not available on the GIA certificate, and an excellent cut grade diamond can include all these poor diamonds with severe light leakages. This is why we strongly emphasize to check the diamond under the ASAT scope and why cut is so important. Next up is the polish. Polish is the degree of smoothness on each facet of the diamond. For example, a very good polish grade, you would be able to view the polish residue on the facet under 10 to 20 times magnification. Next is the symmetry, which is how precise each facet aligns and intersects with each other. A diamond that is less symmetrical may have facets that reflect and misdirect light in angles that can cause light leakages and poorer light performance. However, do note that although GIA grades the symmetry of the diamond, they do not grade the optical symmetry. This means that a diamond with an excellent symmetry grade can still have visually unsymmetrical hearts and arrows. Hence, it is important for you to check the diamond under the heart and arrow scope to ensure that your diamond is optically symmetrical. Finally, it's the fluorescence. The GIA states the intensity of fluorescence by starting off as none to faint, medium, strong, and very strong. Fluorescence is a natural occurrence in the diamond that can change the appearance of the diamond under UV light or sunlight. How GIA measures the intensity of fluorescence is by using a 365 nm UV light to shine on a diamond. The brighter the glow, the stronger the fluorescence. Fluorescence may negatively impact your diamond as there is a risk that your diamond will appear chalky or milky outdoors under sunlight. In addition, fluorescence can come in various colors such as blue, green, or even yellow. Usually, consumers going for a high color or high clarity grade will prefer to have no fluorescence as it may cause the diamond to look dull, milky, or with